Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Hot Boys on the Spectrum,
Welcome.
episode 53.
Nice.
It's a week over an entire year of Hot Boys on the Spectrum.
Woo.
Live from Conway, Arkansas, where it's a song.
Don't dox yourself. No, God, now you're gonna get murdered. Oh, fuck. Oh, jeez.
Airs.
And don't forget to smash that like button.
Don't forget to ring that bell and smash that like button, dear viewers.
Yeah.
From Thought.
Like, subscribe, smash the like button.
We mean Conway, Virginia.
Well, this is Arkansas.
Okay, hold on. I gotta send the link out. Guys, riff while I send the link out.
So,
Riffing.
oh, you got a Giganza. That's
Never
awesome.
gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna want no more.
Dave doesn't have any friends.
I have a lot of like I said, ignore the. God, okay.
Wake me up.
Cindy, shut up. This is no. Just say, have a conversation about anything right now. We're still like.
It's like this is like when a dude texts you and says, "So what do you want to talk about?"
Oh my god. Okay, I put on the pause screen.
Pain.
Sigh. Pause.
Paused.
Follow me at Hot Boys on the Spec.
That is our Twitter handle. Hot Boys on Spec.
Follow me
Nice.
at Hot Boys on the Spectrum in
Yeah.
all caps.
Nice.
Yes.
We have to be intense.
Yes. So, a funny story about Dave, John, that you don't know.
Okay.
So, one time we were going to the beach, and this was like a 9-hour trip.
We need some sound dampening foam.
And in the middle of this trip, we had to pull over to the gas station because Dave needed to go.
I had to
He needed
stop.
to- yeah.
I had to go to the bathroom. Well, everyone had to go too.
So we pull over at this gas station. Dave comes running out with this look on his face.
No, I don't come running out because it's like no, because then you're a liar. This isn't good. No, because you're just lying. You're just
I'm not
lying about what
no,
happened.
not lying. Dave had this funny look on his face.
Because
He
I'd
was
like,
walking
and so there's
the
another
way
gas
too.
station right across the
And the
highway,
next
just
thing
right
we
across the
know,
highway.
There was no toilet paper in the gas station. So
Yes, so-
Dave runs across the street.
No, I don't run it. It is
Runs across.
no. There's no crab. I'm just like slowly walking across the high. Like
Like a very sad Zoidberg.
yeah, no. I'm just like
Well, he looks very bow-legged walking across.
because I'm
the
making
street.
sure you know.
I mean, well, okay.
I mean, it's like what else do you do in that situation? Because like it's a crowded gas station.
Anyway,
You
what
guys
other,
weren't like
what other good friend, what any other good friend would do is offer Dave a dude wipe. So now this is a thing that every time Dave is with us, we need to make sure dude wipes in case he shits his pants.
I did not shit. What's the language? No swearing.
Ooh.
We're on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Dave pooted in his pants.
I did not. That is a lie. That is a
It's
lie.
a lie that he thinks is a lie, but it's not a lie.
You just said it's a lie. You
A party in his pantaloons.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Anywho, that is the dude wipe joke.
I think I send the link out to everyone I want to. So
That's great. You should send it to Luke.
okay, sure.
Hello.
Luke.
I doubt Luke will join.
He might.
It's probably bedtime in that side of the world.
Do you know what time it is?
It's probably like
Plus
2.
6 hours.
It's 4 a.m.
I said it's probably 2. No, it's not 4.
It's plus 6 hours.
Wait, it is 2.
Ha!
Why am I an idiot?
No, it's 3. I was very close.
So anyway, it's
Are they plus 7 hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Anyway, so it's good to be back in the U.S. That's for sure.
Well, I'm glad.
Did you guys?
The
What's your-
U.S. is a great place.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys miss me?
That free healthcare is something else. Yes, we did miss you so much.
I did miss you, Dave.
Great.
We did have a couple moments where we realized it's like, wow, this would have been a lot easier to organize if we had Dave.
It's very true.
Yeah.
Dave
Yes.
is, for
It's
some
so
reason,
true.
Dave is so good at gathering like
Yeah,
everyone he knows.
Yeah, just bringing people together.
Just hurting people.
Like
Yes.
cats.
Yeah.
It is like hurting cats with you guys.
Yeah. No, it was like I can't remember. I think it was Tristan that I was talking to. He goes. You know what? I can't organize things. You can't organize things like at all, John. Okay, either you either message like too many things,
Hello,
to people,
viewer. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah.
or you just go, man, I forgot to invite that person. Now yeah, but see, Dave never forgets. Dave's good at that.
I like hanging out, so I try
Yeah.
to be a master of my craft and just chilling with the bros.
And
Uh, and,
Guys
and
and
the
gals.
gals, and the guys and gals,
We don't discriminate.
and the non-binary pals. We did a lot
Nice.
of organizing in Japan. I organized 2 trips in Japan. I went to Hiroshima.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Hiroshima was so super cool. I'm happy we went.
Can you put up some photos?
No,
Or-
that's way too much work. We'll just talk about it. Okay.
Okay.
Use the mind's eye.
Yeah, just imagine
Let the
Hiroshima.
viewers paint their own
Yeah, okay.
picture.
Wait, Cindy, what do you think Hiroshima's like? Let me just give me like a 1 sentence description. I'm not gonna just do it.
Maybe it's like ancient looking.
Ancient looking?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, it
Palaces
used to
and
be.
Like palaces and
Wait,
stuff.
okay, wait. So, do you know the
Like a pagoda. Like
do you know the significance of the city of Hiroshima? Okay. So in World War II, that is where the first atomic bomb ever used in warfare was detonated. So it used to have some very old buildings. Now it's all pretty
that's about
modern.
right.
Did they see you and like be like American? You like and be like really mad at you?
No,
Really?
no, no. Like Japanese people in general harbored very little ill will.
yeah, it's like
Yeah, they really got over it, which
there's
it's commendable.
well, there's like in like Vietnam, there's at least from my understanding, you can fact check me if I'm wrong, but from my understanding, there's not a whole lot of resentment
You're totally correct, John.
from like specifically say like the Vietnam War and then like World War II and all that. People try to like move past that thing because I mean, you have this giant mesh of culture
In
over there now.
in Vietnam,
Well, do what?
in Vietnam, they did a poll this year, and I think 70% of Vietnamese people had a very positive opinion of America.
Oh, that's nice.
It's because right after the U.S. after the U.S. left Vietnam, China invaded in a very brutal border conflict, and so Vietnam still hasn't really forgiven China for that. So now they've cozied it back to the U.S.
Right.
Give a harsher trauma to another trauma. That way it doesn't.
That's how they get a girlfriend, kids.
Yeah.
Trauma.
Just be less abusive than the last person. No, it's a joke. Kids don't do that. So anyway, I went to Hiroshima, and so the main point of that trip was we went to the atomic bomb museum.
But that was ridiculous.
It was really cool. But I was an idiot because I accidentally wore because I didn't pack that many clothes because we just took trains. Obviously I don't want to.
Savage Tokyo.
No, I wore my fucking USA shirt, and I know, but I realized before we walked into the museum. So what I did, I got like a shoulder bag for Japan.
Hmm.
In Japan, so I just covered up the USA with the shoulder bag.
Dude, that's bad.
And I was hoping they wouldn't notice. I just kept the bag no, they didn't.
Dude, that's so bad.
Really.
It was really bad, but we were very respectful. The museum was cool. It was really cool. And then we even went to the we found the epicenter too, which is weird because the epicenter wasn't like a monument. It was like a plaque on the side of the building.
Yeah.
Where the bomb exploded back in 1945.
Yeah. And it's interesting too. Not a lot of people realize that it wasn't like, they dropped the bomb and then it hit the ground and exploded. It was an airburst.
Yeah, so it's like
Oh.
So yeah, bunch of physics go into it, but it's like worse that way in terms of like destruction of like buildings.
Because it's like a full sphere instead of
Yeah,
because the
like a
ground would eat a
mushroom.
lot. There was a
Well,
mushroom cloud. Yeah.
Yeah, it explodes in the air and then it goes down and because it hits the flat ground, it travels like down and out to the side. So it's not good.
Down and
But-
out, kids. Not good.
Yeah.
That's terrifying. So there's this huge shield of power that just pushes everybody out, right?
Vaporizes them. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, no, I've seen videos of there was that weird that building or something exploded somewhere, and they took that video and it was like this pressure, just
that's
pushed
you
everything.
mean like in Beirut, in Lebanon?
Yes.
Oh my god, yeah.
That was
That was-
terrifying.
That is leading up to that, I did a lot of reading about that, and the amount of like stupid stuff that led up to that explosion happening was just
Yeah, yeah,
like crazy.
it was
Uh,
insane, right?
I mean, it what was was it not nitroglycerin? What was it?
No,
No,
it was
ammonium
fertilizer. It
nitrate.
was fertilizer. So
Ammonium nitrate.
ammonium nitrate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
They were keeping ammonium nitrate in a warehouse that was
Yeah, it's a fucking idiot. Like,
what was
yeah.
like well I can't remember what it was exactly that I read, but it was like the sea salt, like the salt in the air caused some sort of chemical reaction to happen, um, that made it like more reactive, basically. And then fire started, right? And that's not good. That's not good. It caused it to go kaboom. It's I think that, and then there was in Canada, right? There was that other explosion that like leveled a town like way, way long time ago. Like I think it was
Oh yeah.
late 1800s, early 1900s, something like that. Um, I think the what was it? I can't remember which one was stronger. I think it was the one that happened back in like the 1800s and was stronger than the Beirut explosion, but they were pretty close.
The bigger thing was just it was pure government like negligence on their part because they just had all this fertilizer they confiscated like sitting in a storage unit for over 8 months or something like that.
Mhm. Yeah, it was a
Oh
combination of things like
yeah,
that.
speaking of catastrophes, I got to you about my first night at summer camp.
Okay.
So I've told the arm breaking story on this podcast
Oh
before. I think
Jesus.
most of you heard it. Um, this summer, the first time we also had something terrible happen. So, me and my counselors were driving up to camp the night before, trying to get there on time.
Hmm.
Sorry, I'm trying to burp in the mic. No, but then so like we're like laughing and joking. It's pretty fun, you know. Like the driver says something really funny. We laugh for 20 seconds, and then we start hearing this like thumping noise, like, and then we're thinking, what is that? Is that like the road or something? Is that like because we're on a shitty we're okay setting. We're in the mountain roads. It is dark. It is very dark. We're in the like roads leading up to a part of the Alps. There's nothing around besides forest.
You got a flat.
Yeah, we got a flat. So we check it, and the car starts shaking violently, and we're like, pull over, pull over, pull over. So we pull over immediately, and I'll pull up. I'll show you guys both the tire later, but the tire had basically exploded. Like the sidewalls were gone. The sidewalls were completely blown out. There was a trail of rubber along the road. The rim was fine, but we're 6 people in a SUV. We're also pulling like about 500 pounds of food behind us
Oh God.
on a trailer, and we're in the middle of like a blind curve on this bumfuck nowhere mountain road, and so we have to and so we think, shit, what do we do? So we essentially call Austrian AAA,
Great
and
job.
I know they're Austrian, so they're like, well, no, it's after operating hours, go fuck yourselves. And so we are trapped on the side of this mountain until 7 a.m. in the morning.
Oh my God.
And we don't have there's no my friend didn't have a spare tire in her car at all. So
How un-American.
I know, right? So the one solution we have is we uncouple the trailer from the SUV, and then there was like a little patch of grass, just like a little bit up the road. So we have them like drive the car. We everyone gets out of the car. We get everything out of the car, and we have them drive the car at like 1 mile an hour to this because like it won't make a difference if it drives from push it. So we have them drive it to this flat part, and we managed to save the rim, like no rim problems. So
Nice.
the car's there. Then we have to go and fucking manually push the 500 pounds of food.
Isn't that awesome?
It was great. It was great. And so we're just like, shit, what do we do now? We're too far away from the cabin to hike there realistically, and we're all tired. It's like midnight at this point. So and we decide, okay, let's just go camp in the woods because we have like our camping stuff with us.
Oh, so you had like gear and all that.
We had gear. We had
Yeah.
gear and everything. So we had some dinner, which is Nutella on dark bread. And then we go to set up in the woods, just like on some public property. And on the way there, there's a fence and a warning sign in German that says "Attention, Wolf Reserve,"
Oh.
because they're trying to reintroduce wolves to Austria. So there's just a big warning sign, and I'm like, shit. But there's nowhere else to feasibly sleep because it's all rocky.
Yeah.
So we're just going to sleep in hammocks. So I just set up a hammock really high and hop in there. And I sleep with my fucking like camping knife on my chest mess the entire night.
I hope that
That's terrifying.
Oh, it was great.
I hope you tied the sides of the hammock better than the last time.
Oh my god, you broke Zach's arm. Yeah, so we fucking slept there for a night. Then my friend's mom had to drive 45 minutes, give the Austrian AAA guy two new winter tires. That way the back tires could match. Then
Yeah.
he came there at like 7 a.m. and we slapped two new tires in the rear.
Nice.
That sounds like a time.
Oh yeah, the camp was great. The kids were great too. My most profound memories. So the weather was really shitty and cold for most of the week, but the kids decided to hop into a river
Nice.
on their own accord and start making a dam out of rocks.
Oh.
And me being Mr. Responsible Counselor just decided I'll just make sure they stay safe. I just stood there and watched them build a dam, gave them engineering advice. And so they made the water level rise by the bridge by like a foot. It was
It's pretty sweet.
We're doing that as a kid, like going to a little bitty creek thing and building a dam.
why do kids just like to build random dams?
I know. This is satisfying.
It is very. Me as an adult, it's like digging a hole at the beach. I just love building like
Right?
like fortifications.
Yes, it's just
Yeah.
fun to
Yeah.
dig.
It's man's natural urge to dominate his environment coming into full form.
Well, is it dominate your environment or influence the environment around you?
Yes.
That'd be something to argue about.
Oh wait, hold on. What kind of SUV was it? Oh, what? It was a Gosh, it's like the Austrian, it's like the European brand has like a bird on it. It's the logo. It's like a green bird.
Who
Vauxhall?
drives that car?
What?
Vauxhall?
Maybe a Vauxhall.
Renault?
Yeah, like I think I can. It's like it starts with an S. I swear. It's like a.
What does the logo look like?
It's like a bird facing sideways. Shit, what brand is that?
I think that's Renault. Renault, which is like the
It's
Holden.
maybe it's kind of like a cheaper car.
I think it's
like,
Holden.
it's like a basic family. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, it's Skoda. It was a Skoda.
Oh,
Skoda. It was in a fucking Skoda. Yeah. Fucking tired.
Yeah.
Skoda. Dude, all my friends in Europe have a Skoda because it's. I rode in my one friend in Germany. Her Skoda was so small. It was like she
Sounds
had two full seats in the front, then like the smallest seats in the back. Like
Well,
so.
it's like they're all like little economy cars.
Yeah, it was a.
It's 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 crazy.
What?
Like in Europe at least,
Yeah.
like all the regulations and things like that with the highway departments for like sound regulation and things like that. I think it's supposed to be like within the next 10 years or so, vehicles aren't supposed to be louder than like I think it's like 65 decibels.
That sounds right to me.
Like 65 or 70 decibels, which is literally like speaking volume.
Yeah, it's like
And if
it's
the
like how
car's
we're
louder
talking
than
now.
that-
Like
yeah, and if the car's louder than that, you'll get like a big fine. Can you imagine what would happen if they tried to pull that in the United
and
States?
it wouldn't be allowed, dude. Like
That's why we're the greatest country on earth.
I slept next to a highway in Germany, and like it really the cars in Europe are so quieter. Like it's really nice in cities, honestly, because you can like have a coffee next to like a road,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not overpowering. Like
Right.
Do you get pulled over if your music's too loud? Like if you're blaring your music with the
you
PA?
can get pulled over in Europe for distracted driving easily, so they'd probably consider music that loud like an distraction.
Mm-hmm.
What color? What color? It was a. I have a photo of it. Hold on.
I think that's Jared.
Who is what?
Yeah, that's one of my buddies.
Oh god,
Thank you for the very.
The GIF.
Thank
because it was I fucking hate that GIF and I can't figure out how to undo it.
you.
Fucking Craig coupled it to the background, so
Gotta get rid of it then.
I can't figure. It's like
background.
it's like hard coded into the because I like the background with like the. So there's gonna be a new photo there every week to cover up the fucking like Rick. Who thinks the fucking never gonna give
Rick asked.
a Rick roll? Who thinks a Rick roll meme is funny in like 2023?
I think it's pretty.
I like it.
Well, every now and then, like I was very much into I was reading this forum post and I clicked on this thing that I thought was gonna like be the answer I needed, and it ended up being this very silly Rick roll.
Rick,
And I actually laughed because I hadn't been Rick rolled in probably like a year.
Okay, it does, at some point it does get so funny that so okay, it was it was like a silver Skoda white Smurf.
Yeah. Oh, Jared,
Specific
thank you for your very
Is it
involved
car
and
friend?
in-depth question. No, this is
Catherine, you ever you ever been in a car wreck?
Fuck off.
high school. Yeah.
Oh, hi, Jared. Welcome to the pod.
Welcome to the pod, Jared.
Jared.
So,
So,
anywho,
Sydney, big LSU fan, I see.
yeah, sure am.
Yeah.
Okay, let me pose
Sports.
sports. No, we're not doing sports.
Yeah, no, we can't.
I just football. Video games. I've been playing a bunch of Armored Core 6.
Nerd.
It's sick. It's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's riveting.
I put the game in German.
Really?
Yes, there's like a
So you feel like you're blasting them to bits?
yeah, so good.
Okay.
Yeah, mein Mech ist groß.
Ubermensch.
Obermech.
Yeah.
Because I didn't. Yeah, I think I told you guys this plan, but I'll say it again. So there's a job I want to get in Austria. So my batshit insane plan is to get from I think I'm like an A1 German now to B2 German in 4 months.
So what does that equate to in terms of like level of speakability?
Okay, so like the highest you can get is C2. So B2 is like medium. Like I can like have a general conversation.
Right. And where you are right now?
Probably A1, but I think if I put my mind to it, I can, because the goal is I'll do self-study, but then I'm taking an intensive class in October, which should bring me to B2.
Right.
Because it's a 3-week intensive, so it's like 5 days a week, 4 hours a day for 3 weeks. So I'll be kind of out of pocket then, but I'll still like have free time in the evenings and stuff after my homework.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that should be good.
Duolingo teaches you how to tell people that you are not an apple.
I mean, Duolingo German's really strong because German's the most commonly spoken language in mainland Europe.
I was learning Dutch last night, and that's what it was teaching me to
Ich bin
say.
nicht, ich bin nicht ein Apple. Apple.
Fun.
Ich bin nicht ein Apple.
Yeah, something like
Or
that.
maybe like
Okay.
kind. I need to learn that. There's still so much I don't know. But my German friends say I pick it up pretty well, so yeah, might as well try it. And if I fail, I can just shoot myself.
Du sprichst ein kleiner Deutsch.
Speak a little Dutch.
Yeah,
Deutsch. German.
Deutsch.
Deutsch. G-E-U-S.
Netherlands.
S. What is it? S-C-H.
Yeah, Deutsch. Deutschland.
Something like that. Anyway. Yeah. Oh.
Wait, hold on. If you and your parents were laying on your sides in bed, all facing the same direction, with your dad behind you in the middle of your arm in front of you, which direction would you scoot? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Alright.
that's a more safe for work
All right.
comment.
Okay. If you and your parents were laying on your side,
Yeah, it's like in a line.
in a bed, all facing the same direction, with your dad behind you, you in the middle, a parent sandwich. Okay.
Yeah.
Which direction would you see? Wait.
I would scoot to my mom.
Yeah, I cuddle with my mom.
Yeah.
I would also scoot
I
more
wouldn't
to
let
my mom.
dad spoon me. That would be weird.
Yeah.
I would just spoon my mom.
Yeah, but why do I have to be in the bed?
Well,
It's like the hypothetical,
Yeah.
what if?
Who's Gabi? Is it someone you know?
That's Jared's cousin.
Oh, cool. Well, at least we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. You guys. This reminds me of something. So I almost got kidnapped by me and my friends. Almost got kidnapped by prostitutes in Japan.
That's exciting.
So my.
I mean, did you go though?
Let me tell the story. So so my apartment building where in my my studies in Japan, the school didn't give me a fucking student dorm. What they did was they rented out rooms from a random apartment building.
Mhm.
So in my building there was only me and 5 other international students,
Okay.
all European. But in my building there were also Japanese men that were up to 60 years old and some like 17-year-old Japanese guys. And we all lived there and shared a kitchen. And
But you all had to use share the kitchen.
yeah, it was like a shared kitchen, but they cooked for us occasionally. So but the Japanese guys really did not want to talk to us, so we just did like our own. We essentially were forced to become close, me and the international students, and we made this group. We called ourselves the Hot Tub Club because at the bottom of my dorm, there was a communal bath.
Right.
No, a very hot bath. So a hot tub. So me and all the guys would just we would just like every night at about 6 or 7 p.m. we would all text in our group chat bath time and then go down to the bath
Oh my
and shit.
God.
Like it's fully naked too, so you're just like in there. No, it's sand. What? It's sand. You shower before.
You were skinny dipping with a bunch of random people?
No, they were my boys.
Oh.
We became brothers and and random people in the dorm. So some 17-year-old Japanese guys.
Yeah.
But regardless, so my apartment building was in like kind of like a medium shitty area of town, and next to us was the red light district
Fantastic.
and the bar district. So one night, yeah, me and two of my friends decided to go out drinking, and we got pretty smashed. The problem is every bar in Japan closes at like 11:30 p.m. It's
Right.
kind of like no 2 a.m. bars to be found unless you're like in the middle of Osaka. Even then, so we were pretty drunk, and we were going around trying to find like a bar that was open. And I see this girl like standing kind of on a street, but there's like people around. So I'm like, okay, it won't be weird if I just ask her for directions. I'll get to practice my Japanese too.
Right.
So I essentially just go there and ask like izakaya doko desu ka? Like where is bar in Japanese? Where is bar?
Right.
It being opened is implied, and it was, and she's like, and she does this like creepy giggle, and she says, um, in Japanese, "Oh, the bar behind me is open," and I was too drunk to register our surroundings. But I look behind her, and there's like an abandoned warehouse with one neon sign that says "Daddy Do's Shots Bar" in
Oh,
English,
jeez.
and I'm just thinking, "Oh fuck, okay, well, I mean, like, it won't hurt. What's the worst that could happen?" And and my friends are like, it's a German guy and a Finnish guy. We're like, yeah, I mean, we can go in, just like, and we're thinking, okay, just one drink. We'll go get one drink,
Right.
and so we say, yeah, I mean, sure. How much does it cost? And then she completely misunderstands me. She says, yeah, there's no men allowed. And I was like, and I said, what? No men allowed? And then she means, no, 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 you'll be the only man. And I was thinking, oh shit, okay. Yeah, it's great. Maybe I can practice my Japanese. No, but no, but then we're like, we're considering it. We're like, what's the worst that could happen? We're three relatively strong, athletic guys. We could beat up these women if we need to.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, we could. If we could,
right.
unless they have like a switchblade or they drug us. But yeah, but then this fucking, so we're about to go in, and this 55-year-old Korean bar owner comes running down the stairs of her bar, and she doesn't speak English, but she says in Japanese, "Boys, get away from them!" And so she like comes and starts herding us away from the prostitute. And the fucking prostitute girl giggles, and I shit. I swear to God, this happened. She's like laughing and slowly walking backwards to an alley. Like she's just like disappearing,
That's some old boy shit.
just disappearing into darkness.
Awesome.
and, then,
That's dangerous.
and then she says to us in English, the bar owner, like, "Don't go in there. They'll take your ticket." And I don't know what "take your ticket" means to this day. I assume she meant robbed or like have our passports stolen. But yeah, so we didn't go in there.
Yeah.
Our life was saved by a 55-year-old Korean woman. It was
How do you
great.
guys 55?
She told us.
Really?
Yeah, because we hung out with her afterwards and got drank in her bar.
Oh, okay, cool. So you ended up.
So it could have been like a complete ploy by her to get us into her shots bar because we did a lot of shots with her.
See, I would too.
God, dude, I had some rough hangover. Being hangover was like definitely a weekly thing for me in Japan.
Yeah.
It was brutal. Just
I can imagine.
oh, what?
Did you drink did you drink a lot of sake?
Yeah. But the thing is, like, I swear to God, if you mix sake and beer, just fuck you up. Just it's a hangover cocktail, basically.
Yeah.
So I try not to drink it too much because I'm a beer guy.
Nice.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm a beer guy.
I'll be back. Music fresh.
But then I think the most I ever drank in one night was 5 liters of beer.
Yeah, you told. Okay,
Yeah, but
so you told me about that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Explain to me, please. Okay, how does one survive 5 liters of beer?
You just have to be built different. Also, yeah.
Okay. Did you eat a lot beforehand though?
I ate deer. I ate at the bar, and I think that's like the only reason I didn't get like alcohol poisoning because it was 5 liters of beer over about a 4 hour period, and
Mhm.
holy shit! Because they give you the beer at the or there was a bar like that shared the like was next to the building my apartment was in.
Right, right.
So it was a 2 minute walk. We go there all the time, and they had a special. It's called actual name Gorilla Saizu Biru.
What?
Gorilla size. So
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
it's a 1 liter mug. It's a one. They said so we just order beers above a liter, and I'm thinking, it's only 5 beers, but it's 5 liters of beer.
It's just
Oh my god, yeah. And then like by the fifth one, you're just like, fuck, man. Like that was the most I've. Normally I did. Normally I stopped at like 3,
How
two and
was
a
the
half.
beer though?
It was Asahi Dry, so better than a Bud Light, just like Heineken level.
Better than
for me.
Bud Light.
Yeah, Asahi is a good Japanese beer, but Kirin is shit. Kirin is really bad beer in Japan. I hate Japanese Kirin.
So yeah, I don't know. I that is just so much liquid.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's like because you just like slosh. You can feel it slosh around you.
Oh,
Yeah,
Side of you.
disgusting.
yeah. I never threw up though. I never threw up in Japan.
Good job. Proud of you.
Just keep the liquor in.
Keep the America out of their sewers.
Yeah. Oh god, I did get COVID though. That was rough.
You got COVID while you were in Japan?
Yeah, I got the Japanese strain. I felt bad one weekend, but then one Monday morning, I woke up and I couldn't get out of bed. So I emailed my professor, like, hey, I have COVID. Because I've had COVID before in America. So I knew what it felt like.
Right.
And so then I got tested, turned like full blown COVID. It was a really rough 3 days.
Right. No, I had COVID last year in oh geez. No, it wasn't. It wasn't yeah, it was last January I had COVID. And I was out of commission for a good 2 weeks.
Yeah, it fucks you up.
I had 102.5-degree fever for like on and off like 3 days. It felt like to me it felt like having the flu like really bad, but also having strep throat at the same time.
Yeah.
It was it's like all the soreness up here and pain from strep with like the horrible fatigue and body aches that you get from the flu.
I just had muscle muscle and joint pain for me, like that part of the flu. My throat didn't get sore, but the cough was bad. The cough was really bad.
Yeah, I had to get a steroid shot, and then they prescribed me a steroid too because I was sick, obviously.
Yeah.
Then I went to the doctor. They're like, okay, Tylenol, ibuprofen is needed. And then if you don't start to feel better in like 3 days, call us and like come back and we'll figure it out, right? Well, after 3 days, not only did I not feel better at all, but I was like horribly ill, as described, right? And so I called and I'm like, I'm not getting better. I'm so sick. They go, okay, I'll come on back up here, and I did all that, but my doctor was telling me because I had both the vaccine and I had 2 boosters separately, right?
Yeah.
She was saying to me that if I didn't get my shots previously, I probably would have ended up in the hospital.
Yeah, I'm happy I got my shots.
I got it in Miami, and like
that's all you got there.
Yeah, there was one day I was like really tired and just kind of grouchy, and then the next day I was like had a sore throat and like really tired, and then like later in the day I was like I have a migraine.
My head hurts.
Yeah.
It's like I don't feel so good. I don't really want to eat, and then like it's like I have a fever. I'm really cold. And the next day, my mom like went out to the CVS down the street, got me a COVID test. Before the like control line would pop up, the positive.
Yeah, that's where you have full COVID. Me too. Like when I my test in Japan, positive went like I mean like the darkest.
my doctor was like, "That was a really fast positive test. You need to go home."
Sir, you are dying.
Yeah.
Yes. My dad was like, fuck this, you're going home. Because, like, he was still working. I was in that hotel room, like, still
We
working.
say what your dad does. Comics is okay.
Well, not
It's
for my
fine.
business.
What? No, he's fine. So
Oh.
I immediately fly home. I have the N95 on. Like, I'm staying away from everybody if I can. I feel awful.
You got on a plane with COVID?
Yeah, I felt well. Actually, plane is actually a decent place for COVID because of how filtered the air is. Like, you can only give it to the people like right next to
Oh
you.
yeah, that old woman next to you was probably
My mother
your mom. Oh no, sorry, no, I'm not one old Mrs.
at the window, or
Yeah.
the window seat. My
Yeah.
mom was right next to me. I had a fancy mask on.
Yeah,
I didn't
well-
fucking cough.
Yeah.
I barely
Well,
breathed.
at least you were wearing a mask. Though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
I feel so bad. I'm just gonna do everything I can. I've like barely touched anything. But the whole flight home, I was like, why is this goddamn flight so long? And then, like, I was just clenching. It's like, do not throw up right now. You are
Yeah.
almost
Oh, so close.
I get home at like 11 p.m. I make my mom drive the car home. And then, like, the next 5 days, I was just dying.
Yeah.
I felt so bad. I should have gone to the doctor.
Yeah.
I was just.
It's
It-
funny.
I feel like the worst thing is having a sore throat. I can function and I can fully do everything I need to do, but the second I get a sore throat, I'm dead.
So what
I
would you
hate
rather
it.
have, like a sore throat the rest of your life or a runny nose? With
Runny
like-
Oh my
nose.
god, are you serious?
I'd pick a sore throat honestly because like I hate when
I
my
can't function.
like I have a fucking runny nose right now and it's killing me.
I would just take I just develop a cough drop addiction.
I know, I love cough drops.
Yeah.
They're
You
great.
love cough. Do you like cough syrup too? Do you ever put it in Sprite and drink?
Yeah, no, but you know what? The cough syrup works. I
I
took
hope so.
some
Yeah.
Robitussin. Makes you go right to sleep.
It's that dextromethorphan hydrobromide, I think is what they call it.
Also, dude, airports are fucking shit nowadays. Oh my,
What is
Codeine.
airports like
airports in general?
in general, like well, the American ones are really bad because they're so understaffed. It took me more than an hour to get through customs in New York on like a fucking like Thursday morning.
Mhm.
So not because they had 4 guys checking people's passports and they had about like 30 lanes.
Ooh.
Just 4
So-
guys.
I've never actually traveled internationally.
Yeah.
So I don't have a passport or anything like that. Like
Oh,
how
the
is
fish one.
how
Just
is
need to
the-
go.
We talked about this
Yeah.
a year ago. I like Elisa told him the same thing a year ago.
oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Over a year ago, actually. Wow. Time flies. Yeah.
But it was like I don't know. I just never experienced customs. People always talk about it. How bad
It's
Is it
not
just like TSA.
not even like that. For me, not even like that. They didn't even like search me or my luggage. They said, "Do you have anything you want to declare?" They're really focused on people bringing money in. He asked me, "Do you have any like amounts over $10,000 in
Oh,
foreign
that's
currency?"
like Wolf of Wall Street stuff. They don't
Yes,
want people
because they don't want
cleaning
people
money.
like illegally smuggling money across borders.
Right.
And and you've been through so many security systems. They know if you have. But if you declare it, you can like sign a form and stuff. They'll ask you some questions, but
bring like up to that amount.
it wasn't necessary. It was because both my times I've been to both my times I've been to Europe, it's been very different. Like when I landed in the Netherlands the first time to start my like a Euro trip last summer,
Right.
the border guard was the guy that checks your passport when you land at customs, and he's asking me all these questions like who you seen, where are you going, what are you doing, what cities will you visit. And I knew all this off the top of my head. I'm like, but it was really intense. But this summer when I landed in Germany, the fucking guy just like looks at my passport. He's like, go ahead. Like just like not even wondering what I'm doing in like the EU at all.
Sir, like
No, it was really funny. So I took a flight from Frankfurt to Finland. I landed in Finland. I go to the fucking like I know I'm really tired, so I go to the customs line again, and oh wait, sorry, YouTube comment. Anyways, I go to the customs line again by mistake. There's no line. There's just one guard standing there. Something sweet. Because my brain is going. I'm entering a new country. I probably need to go see the guy again, get my shit checked. And I go there and I give him my passport. And he says, well, "Wait, where are you going?" I said, "Helsinki. I'm living with a friend for a few days." And he says, Wait, no. So wait, what country did you enter like the Schengen zone from? I said Germany. Oh, he's like, oh, you're in the wrong line. Just
Huh.
other way, dumbass. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, I reserved that.
Thanks for really worried for a second.
No, because he was like really confused. And I was because I was saying like the wrong things. So yeah.
It's not in English.
Oh no, it was in English. It was English. In Finland, fucking everyone speaks English. It's insane.
That's cool. Yeah.
He-
Have you asked this
White
time?
Smurf needs more spectrum behavior.
Have you got okay? Have you guys been investing?
What?
Soy.
What's the comment?
I really should start. My dad knows like 18 different soybean farmers.
He's talked about
Soy-
soybeans. It's just,
Soybeans.
That's an interesting topic.
Colin, I love you, but
Can talk about beans.
give us more questions like that first one that you had.
I like hypotheticals.
Hypotheticals are cool.
I can look up hypothetical questions.
Don't say that. It ruins the illusion. Anyway, just
Can talk about beans. No, this is not a soybean podcast.
Baby beans.
I like red beans.
I bet
Red beans and rice.
15
Red
bean
bean
soup.
paste.
Anybody? No.
What?
Oh, you know, so
15 bean soup.
Sneak, can you give me like a tissue or something, man?
Yeah.
Thanks. I cannot read that in my nose.
Paper towel or something.
I mean,
I've got tissues in my room.
Oh.
Right here
I mean,
on the desk.
oh my god! Wait, I was fucking Trump. He started that trade war with China and made all the soybeans worthless for like a year. That was fun. I saw piles of rotten soybeans from the farmers.
Beans.
Beans.
Beans, I love.
What, did you guys catch that Trump mugshot?
Yeah. Oh, you should put Trump's mugshot right there.
Oh,
Over the,
yeah. Oh,
That's a good one.
yeah. I should do that. Oh yeah,
I have it on my phone.
dude. I fucking love that shit. How many days do you think he posed for? Like he practiced posing for that mugshot?
The mirror.
Yeah, in the mirror.
Like when he's like getting ready for his day. Yeah.
He looks like he's from Zoolander.
No, yeah, he's doing blue steel. He's doing blue steel into the.
Well, you can use mine.
Okay.
Whatever.
I
Whatever.
don't know if there was like.
Sydney, I haven't heard of that.
It's good. You can take the shorts off the door if you need to shut the door.
Okay.
They're just drying. It's fine.
In an apartment. I was staying in an apartment like years when I was a freshman. I was actually living with my blind friend for a little bit, and
Oh, that's cool.
and so I go to use her bathroom, and her bathroom is covered in blood, like blood splatter on the walls and everything, and in the bathtub, and I'm, for about
That's a situation.
for about 5 seconds, I'm thinking, oh shit, she's not really blind. She's creeping up behind me like a sledgehammer. It's gonna bash my brains. But then
Did you tell her?
no, I told her, and it was because she had a guide dog, and he got nipped on the ear by another dog. So when he went to the bathroom, he shook his head, and so it squirted. There was dog blood on her floor.
Yikes.
There was a trail of blood around.
Didn't know.
She did know she's fucking blind. Like I had to like help her clean up this like day old dried dog blood. And then she was horrified. She said, "Oh my god, I had like the IT people come to my apartment to fix my Wi-Fi yesterday." This doesn't say anything about all the blood.
Okay.
What?
Would you rather forget about yourself or forget about anyone else?
Now, anyone else?
What is it?
Would you rather forget about yourself or forget about anyone else? That's a weird question.
I'd rather forget about someone else. I like myself a lot.
I'd be too fucking stressed out about myself.
Yeah.
Man,
That is a recipe for anxiety. That's for damn sure.
I'd be too fucking
Would you
stressed out.
rather forget about yourself, forget about anyone else?
If
I'm
all I think about is myself,
I'm trying to pull up the fucking Trump mugshot.
So just like lose your ego, or for like, is it saying like forget everybody else exists?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand the question.
Let me see.
either.
Let me see.
One second, I gotta fucking give a Trump. No, because I
Oh,
won't.
is this something that you looked up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the question.
I'm having a hard time parsing the question.
What?
Like reading the. Never mind.
Parsing.
Yeah, would you rather forget about yourself or forget?
Parsing the
About anyone else.
question.
Well, I mean, if you forget about everybody else, that sucks. But like, then you get to make a bunch of new friends again.
One more left.
right?
I guess it's
Does everybody also forget about you though? That's the thing. Because like if you just woke up one morning and had like horrible dementia, I mean like
Oh,
people would
dude,
be like, oh hey, what's up guys?
that'd be cool.
Like,
That'd be cool as hell to have dementia.
no, no.
it's not.
You would just like confuse people.
No, it's,
No. I would preemptively like. No, when I'm like 50, I'm hanging a Batman suit in my closet, just so I can fuck with myself when I like have all. What?
Honestly, if I ever get dementia, I would want somebody to put me out of my misery. That sounds
You
fucking
want me to shoot you like Old Yeller?
Yes. And my grandmother had it for the majority of my life.
Ah, shit. Fuck. No. Oh, I feel like a dick now.
I just because she just didn't know who anybody was. It was
So,
awful.
so the majority of your life.
Yes.
Wow, that is.
Like my entire life.
So
really.
did she ever see you and go like, "Who the fuck is this?" Oh my god.
Because I called her Daw. I was like, "Hey, Daw,"
Dude,
and
that's a-
and my cousin came up with it. And
Okay.
it's like, that's good for the pod. That's kept snot in your
oh my
beard.
god, Dave.
that was real. Oh,
You're
Lower-
snotting
no,
your beard.
I know. Shut up. Continue your story.
It's falling off. It's falling off your beard.
I should have muted that. Oh god. Oh,
Dave is gonna kill us all with the snot beard.
Dude,
shut up.
listen, Calvin, you'll be okay.
Anyway.
Like I can switch gears so quickly. You're like my grandmother. They're like, David, like completely one.
It's like
Hold on, I'm muting it. Hold on. Oh, sorry, we're back. Fuck. Okay. This is why I'm looking forward to doing like fully remote pod because then you can just like mute yourself if you need to do something instead of cut you guys off too.
Mhm.
Oh god.
That tastes like.
I mean, so do you think Joe Biden has dementia?
yes.
He acts like your grandma.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Like I'm not trying to be political right now, but I think that there Joe Biden has dementia.
Well, I think a lot of people
Dave,
have the wrong idea of what
no tissue.
of what dementia like actually
Okay,
is.
yeah, it
right?
actually is better.
What?
Okay.
Well, people have the wrong idea of what dementia actually is because it's just like it's not just like a memory loss kind of deal.
Yeah.
It's like a loss of like motor control and like it's not good.
I'd have to feed my grandmother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
really
not only
rough. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like not only do you forget like your friends and family, but like you forget how to walk and like you forget how to be not incontinent. Like
It's horrible.
It's bad. It's not good.
I think Joe Biden can beat it.
Dave,
Oh no.
He'll forget he has it. Like
Jesus.
he'll forget he had dementia, and then it'll be okay.
No, but it is like a very sad thing. Like I think about that,
No,
and if I would ever get that, I would want to like just walk off into the woods and be done.
It is kind of insane that he's going to run for re-election. Wait, hold on. Wait, I'm going to engage in what you just said instead of just like change.
If
Wait,
I
you're
ever
going
get
to walk into the
I'm gonna
woods?
walk into the woods and just be
So you're being killed by, okay, let's say, based on where we live, coyotes is a better death than dementia.
no, okay.
Rather like somebody shoot me while I'm walking away.
Okay.
Okay.
Public property.
Yeah.
Knock on a guy with a thin blue line flag's door and get shot to death.
Go out in the country and find a
And
house
trespass.
with the thin blue line, no trespassing, private property,
Is your
scary dog, and John,
I was looking for a plug-in.
It's in that one in the
bottom right, but
Yeah.
open it
Wait, no,
slowly.
yeah.
I'm go there just
Yeah, my health insurance plan is getting a redneck to kill me.
Joe Biden shirt on.
I'm a Joe Biden guy.
There
I'll
you
put
go.
my most liberal outfit on. And
Wow,
it's
Piercy,
just
Arkansas.
free myself.
My liberal outfit. I'll put on my dark Brandon t-shirt and go into some guy's yard. Oh.
What?
Dark Brandon. It's like
Dark
the
Brandon.
it's the Twitter hashtag, because like Republicans were saying
Go Brandon.
go Brandon because like, it's from like a NASCAR thing. It means fuck Joe Biden, but
Brandon his son or no?
no,
Oh fuck.
no, he has no son named Brandon. It's because okay, do you want is Hunter and
Yeah.
Bo,
Yeah.
and Bo's dead because he got brain cancer from military service.
Yeah.
Yikes.
He had another kid die.
Yeah, in a car wreck with his wife.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, Joe Biden's had it rough.
Yeah, that's really fucking
That
sad.
is, yeah, that's like.
Chill.
Wait, what do you mean he's the chill? He's doing
Just needs to go relax.
no. He beat Trump, which
Right.
yeah,
But man, needs to go.
and now Trump's gonna run from prison like the prison candidate,
Not even
like a Skype,
president.
like you're gonna see like the orange jumpsuit behind the bulletproof glass, talking
Yeah.
about stolen elections.
It's like
Zoom.
Next rally.
yeah.
Oh god, imagine Trump giving you like a Microsoft Teams call to like fundraise directly.
Of course, it would be Microsoft Teams. Can't even use Discord like a real.
Dude, Trump on Discord would be sweet. Imagine him like the MAGA.
Joe likes sniffing people now.
He's
God, what's wrong? With
he's
you?
always
That's
he's always like sniffing people. 4 more
Yeah.
years.
yeah.
He's my kind of guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Listen,
Oh man.
and Joe Biden is, he's like a bloodhound. He's a good sniff. Also, Hunter Biden's fucking awesome.
Isn't there a picture of him driving a Porsche, like going really fast while he's smoking?
Yes. Himself.
Yeah, he took a selfie of him
Yeah.
like smoking crack while driving a Porsche.
My favorite moment of the past presidential election cycle was when like someone leaked the like Hunter Biden's like nudes to Fox News. Of like videos in like fucking prostitutes and stuff. They leaked them, but Joe Biden's approval rating went up after they were leaked. It just shows like Hunter Biden and his huge dick, like with a bunch of prostitutes. He's just like. He's doing what I would do if I was obscenely wealthy, just like go to water parks, bang prostitutes.
In the water park.
In the water park.
Children.
No, not in front of children. I'd rent the water park.
That's the food.
Wow.
Are you showing her Hunter Biden cock pics right now? Dude?
No, I'm showing him.
That's the thumbnail for the next video. Fucking Hunter Biden.
God, dude.
God, yeah.
What a man.
I want to be like Hunter Biden when I grow up.
Oh no, he's not driving a Porsche. What is he?
It's some like luxury car.
No, it's a Ford. I can tell.
You're driving a Ford F-150.
I can tell because it's.
What the fuck is the Ford F-150?
Yes.
The Ford F-150 is the most popular car selling brand. Like, so the most what am I saying? The highest sold car brand in America right now is fucking
Yeah.
Ford F-150.
Yep, has been for the past like end of like forever.
Yeah, it makes no sense that most Americans don't need a fucking Ford F-150. Like, you're not hauling steel.
Yeah, but people like to have the image of.
It makes sense though for bigger people because my dad's a big man and he can't fit in my car. Try.
Yeah, like well, Tristan, for example, like if he, well, no, like for real, he always says like he doesn't like riding in my car with me because
Yeah.
if he were like any taller, he wouldn't fit, right?
Yeah.
And it's even with like the little bubble top that it has. If you're taller than like 6 foot, like you won't fit in the suit.
Yeah, I'm
sorry.
I'm 6'1". I grew when I was in Japan.
Sorry.
I caught my grandpa pacing that front door the other day. He has Alzheimer's too. Well,
Yeah.
White Smurf, I think your grandpa has a promising career in politics.
There's a ton of salt in the bottom.
Oh, God.
Ranch
This
water.
is ranch water.
Ranch.
No, not like Hidden Valley.
Like, oh, I thought you literally put like ranch and sparkling.
No.
It's a lime juice, 2 shots of tequila, and then club soda. But I use Canada Dry, and I top it with a bunch of salt.
My drink of the summer is probably a summer spritz.
Summer spritz.
Summer spritz.
Aperol spritz.
Mine is my homemade lemonade that my batshit crazy roommate, not Sydney, kept
Thank
making.
you.
Oh, wait. Oh, can we do a roommate tales episode?
Yeah.
Catherine, lead us off.
So I am staying at my college summer housing. And
Nice.
they moved me into this apartment for like 2 months.
Was it nice or was it shitty?
Yeah, it was.
It was
yeah.
this essentially.
Oh, okay.
And so I move into this apartment, and my real roommate, Sydney, here on the podcast,
Hello.
was back at home, so they gave me just like a random roommate.
Well, he can't see you.
He's trying to-
somewhere. So they put me in with like a random roommate, and at first, like it's all fine. She's kind of quiet, and then well, she got scared of Zach.
Wait, why did she get scared?
We were like hanging out. Room like moving stuff.
And was he doing taxes while you were in there?
No, and she walks in, I'm like, hey, this is my boyfriend Zach. And she goes, and it's like, hi. And then just like runs away.
She goes, like scaredly, like breathes.
Does she have like anxiety or something? Like
She's very socially awkward.
oh,
She's scared of
she's
men?
like, oh, a new person, and I wasn't ready for this.
Well, and so then, like, later I was trying to make conversation with her because I'm like, I'm living with this person for 2 months. I should at least be friends with her. And I'm like, yeah, it was my boyfriend, Zach. Like, he's a little bit older than me, but, like, I like him a lot. And she's like, oh, I thought that was your dad.
Oh, no.
Friend, and then like later that day, literally like 30 minutes later, like I went to go get him to bring him upstairs, and he's like trying to make conversation with her, and
I can imagine
whispers
this.
to me, she goes, "That's your boyfriend, right?" I'm like, "Yes, we've been over
Was
this."
she an idiot?
Yes.
Okay.
And so that was like pretty much like fine after a while. She eventually got used to it, I guess. She has
Stranger.
So in the kitchen, she is living in a dorm again, so I have a lot of kitchen stuff, and I'm like, yeah, you can use any of the kitchen stuff, like that's totally fine. And so I make my homemade lemonade because that's what I like to do.
Mhm.
And one day, I'm like, man, I really want that last glass of lemonade. That sounds really good right now. I open the fridge, I'm like, where the fuck is my lemonade? And I look over, and the bottle has been washed. I'm like, she drank my lemonade. Like, I'm annoyed, but like, it's just one instance. I'm gonna give her another chance to steal my food, and then I will complain. So then, like a week later, I'm like, a peach would be really good right now. I walk out, look at my peaches. I don't have any peaches. I wonder what happened.
All your peaches.
She ate your
She
peaches?
ate my last peach.
She was a serial moocher.
So
Dude, yeah.
Yes, saying to eat like okay.
You- this
my
is-
one thing: if somebody offers you their food, you never eat the last bit.
No, it's really rude.
You
Like,
always leave
If-
like a little bit
finished
left.
everything up, and so at that point, I was just
What?
mad.
She was a big eater, wasn't she? She.
And so I'm like,
That girl can eat.
hey, do you mind, like, if you don't eat my food? Like, I pay for that, I work hard making that, and, like, I wanted it? And she was like, what food are you talking about? I don't
Was she trying to gaslight you?
Well, like, you drank the rest of my lemonade, you ate my peaches.
Cream cheese too.
Well, we're getting there.
Okay, well, the cream cheese.
Yeah.
No, it was great value.
Oh, okay.
We'll get there in a second.
Philadelphia, you can kill a man over that.
Okay. So then she's like, "Oh yeah, I just thought you were done with it," and I'm like,
What the fuck? I'm done with it.
I'm like, I would appreciate it if you asked me next time. Like, it's my food. Like, I don't do this to you, and she just ignores me. Whatever. So then,
Would she not reply to you?
I don't think she did.
Oh my! If someone doesn't answer me when I'm talking to them seriously, I get really mad.
So then a little bit later, I start noticing cream cheese slowly missing. But
She's eating raw cream cheese,
One cracker at a time.
to be fair, this is why
like with two fingers, just in the.
the reason why I didn't say anything is because in December, I asked Zach to buy me some cream cheese for a bagel. And he bought me 2 thing of cream cheese from Walmart. And I'm like, thank you so much. This is a lot of cream cheese. I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat all of this.
My cream cheese.
Like the expiration date wasn't until like July. So I'm like, well, I guess I'll hold on for this while. And City can attest this cream cheese was in the fridge all of last semester.
It stayed in that fridge. I didn't touch it because it wasn't mine.
Exactly. And so I knew this cream cheese was about to expire and it needed to be eaten anyway. I've had it for 6 months. It needs to be gone. And so she's like making cinnamon rolls with her boyfriend, who's also kind of strange.
Wait, who's her boyfriend?
He doesn't go here.
Oh,
You wouldn't know. He goes from middle school.
Yeah.
he's from Canada.
That's true. And so it's like 2 days after the cream cheese has expired. So I'm like, fine, it's fine. I'm just not gonna say anything about the cream cheese. But I was kind of annoyed because her boyfriend and her were cooking the cinnamon rolls starting at 7 a.m. on a Saturday.
What the
And
fuck?
just like in the living room until noon. And I just wanted to make my breakfast, but they were just in there. so
Okay, wait. Do you think could Zach beat up her boyfriend?
Yes.
Then that's a solution to just.
It's not the size of Sid.
Well, that could be a pretty tough guy, kind of depends on
Zach's got he's already got dad strength. Okay,
because he's
Like-
been 30. He's been 30 for the past 10 years.
He does. Well, no,
Very
Like
strange
that.
workout.
he does his prison workout.
Yeah,
Well, no, that's like legit.
no, literally a prison
They
workout.
work.
No,
I
they do
promise
work.
you.
Like this man.
I know. I'm not. Yeah,
Yeah, they work.
he'll just do dips and pull-ups on chair, like household objects.
Yeah.
He doesn't bench press. He just does like body weight stuff.
Yes. So anyway, I'm like already annoyed this day. And then later on, it's like 10:30. I'm really tired. I'm just gonna clean some dishes that I used and go to sleep. And some backstory now is that for my birthday, I'm really into puzzles. So Zach bought me a very nice wooden puzzle pieces, and it's of a dog that I used to have that passed away 2 years
Oh,
ago.
I see. So like a very sentimental
Very-
puzzle.
A very lovely gift.
Nice.
This puzzle is also 1,000 pieces and 4 colors, so it's very challenging.
Mhm.
I had it on the coffee table outside, slowly working on it throughout the semester. And so while I'm doing the dishes, I look over at the puzzle and I say, that doesn't look right. So I look over, the puzzle is in pieces, in a pile.
What?
And at this point, I'm like, oh
protect
no!
me.
I was so mad, just tears coming from my eyes from how mad I was. I'm like, I want to beat this bitch up right now.
Oh,
Baby crying is the best kind of.
And going off, talking to Sydney, talking to Zach, talking to my mom. Everybody's like, why is she so cruel? I'm like trying to figure this out. So my logical explanation was that the cat must have knocked it down. And then she just picked the pieces up. I'm like, why didn't she just tell me? Like that, if you mess something up with somebody, you can
Just
say,
send like a
hey,
text,
I'm sorry.
like an apology text. Is
It's
all
all
you-
it takes.
Yeah.
So I sent her a picture. I'm like, hey, what happened here? And she reads it like
Passive
5
aggressive.
minutes later. And I'm like, okay. And then I hear her walk back in with her boyfriend. So I know she's alive. And then a day goes past. I'm like, she still hasn't texted me back about this puzzle. So I
banged on her door.
So I gave her
That puzzle big.
36 hours. And
I gave her 2 business days to reply to my email.
and I said, hey, I don't know if you forgot to respond, but I really like to talk about what happened with my puzzle. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry, my cat knocked it over and I tried my best to pick it up. And I'm like, that's great, but I would have really appreciated if you were mature enough to tell me about that instead of ignoring me several
You
times.
actually said that.
I can give you the word for word.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's good you said it.
You may have shot down your carrier pigeon, but
I said, I understand. I just wish you had communicated with me and apologized sooner instead of continuously ignoring it. I had already spent a ton of time working on it, and now I have to completely restart and ensure all the pieces are there. Red. Not a
Sex.
yeah, but think about it like this. Think about how terrible her first marriage is going to be. Notice how I said first. Yeah, that's gonna suck.
And so we didn't talk at all. I could she would wait until the sound of the door would close and then she would go into the kitchen. And sometimes I would accidentally catch her.
She sounds like an awesome
I,
communicator.
I love those horrible roommate stories so much. Like
Just walking.
I remember last year.
Now,
What? Sorry. Oh, they will hire anyone here. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm thinking of if all my job prospects fall through, I'm just gonna be an area coordinator next year. I'll
live here.
yes.
Top Zaza.
Sell you guys beers.
Yeah.
Wait, sweet.
I'm gonna be starting a job.
I'm sure after they saw your apartment, they'd really want you to be an area coordinator.
They love me. What do you mean? My part was fine.
Your apartment was like clean.
The nicotine cured walls.
It was it was not coated in nicotine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Indeed, they are.
No,
You pulled the sofa away from the wall. There was like a line.
no. This is fake news.
Well, see, it wasn't your fault, Dave.
I did everything right,
Yeah.
and they
Well, I mean,
indicted
It's
me.
your fault all your friends like cancer sticks.
Yeah.
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 One time I asked Craig not to smoke inside. He's like, "Why?" I'm like, "'Cause I don't need to smoke."
Because this
Wait,
is
you were also
What? No, I wasn't doing anything. Shut up.
okay.
Anyway.
well, it was funny. Like my technical start date for this job that I'm starting is the 16th, but that's a Saturday. I don't work Saturdays, so I really start on the 18th.
Are you sure? You want to double check that? Just get through.
Well,
What was like a training day?
It's like all the offices at UCA are closed on the weekends.
Oh, okay. Well, like maybe just.
Dogs double
I would send an email be like, "Hey."
I don't know. It's
It would make you look responsible.
It would. It
no, I
would.
called her.
Oh,
See,
okay.
no, because I got the job offer.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, 100%, yeah, I'll take the job. You know, and they're like, okay, well, I need to talk to HR people, and we're gonna be sending you some paperwork. You'll get an email. You just need to do it. It's like for your background check and all that stuff. You'll get it in because it was Friday when they called me. They're like, you may not get it today, but it'll be like Monday or Tuesday at the latest. And I was like, okay, cool, right? Well, time flies, and it's Thursday, and I still haven't received it yet. And I was like, something is probably not right. Let me just call
So you
this
called,
lady,
yeah.
right? And she goes, oh, that's what I forgot to do.
Oh,
my
God.
dude!
This lady's gonna be my boss.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm applying for a
it's-
part-time job at the gym in my hometown. So
Yeah.
hopefully I get that. That'll be fun.
Pretty good. But I'm really excited though because I'm gonna basically be a spreadsheet warrior
Yeah.
Monday through Friday. And the cool thing is about working at the university is that if you take classes while you're working there, they have to let you go to your classes like during the day up to a certain amount of hours. And if you go over that certain amount of hours, the only catch is that you have to make up the hours somewhere else during the week. So say it's like one class and then I have another class. So I have 4 hours during the week that I'm going to have to make up somewhere else. So I'll either come in early or stay late 4 times throughout the entire week, Monday through Friday. So
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
yeah, and I will get paid still for going to class
Are you
during
getting
work hours.
paid good? Or is it just being paid?
Well,
Sorry,
it's all right pay. I mean, it's not
that's good.
like
It's not like
so. I mean,
campus worker.
it's
student worker.
It's more than student worker, less than have a degree and still work at the university. I mean, I just tell you straight up, it's like 30 something. It's like 31, 32.
Oh, well, that's pretty
Like
good.
it's posted on the website. Like
That's not
Pretty good.
bad.
That's actually
But-
very nice.
yeah, but I'm also going to be a state employee,
Mhm.
so I'll get state benefits. Health insurance, dental,
that's
Yeah,
all that
yeah.
stuff, which is like something
Honestly,
I don't have health insurance right now. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's like
yikes.
Yeah.
and then I also get 80% off tuition.
Yeah, that's really good.
So I will be like I had
You're
to
saving a ton of money.
I had to pay for both my classes
Yeah.
a few weeks ago, and that was like $3,000. And then so that sucked. I was like, goodbye, money.
Goodbye, money.
But yeah, no, I'm excited. My goal is to work this job and get my degree. Fingers crossed. As long as that takes. I want to have it before I'm 30.
You got it,
You
John.
got time.
I got a couple of years.
John's got it.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel so old. I'm the oldest person in both my classes.
Oh,
Bunch of freshmen.
And that's okay.
that is
Yeah.
okay.
Some people like old people.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Thanks for that.
We're an ancient man.
Do you remember when Zach came to your dorm in your group in the
Oh my
dorm?
gosh.
Can I tell the story?
Do you want to tell her?
I'll tell it. So like in
I'll
Catherine's dorm,
fact check.
Catherine lived in the girls' dorm, and when her boyfriend came to her dorm one day, people in the group in the dorm wide group chat said, there's someone's dad in the dorm. There's a grown man in the dorm. I'm calling peace safe. I feel like
Okay, let me
God.
kind of add some details here.
Okay.
So this was like the first time Zach was staying. Like he didn't stay over the night, but he was there very late. It was like 2 a.m. He just had to go to the bathroom, which is a diagonal across the hallway, like maybe 10 steps. And the girl that lived across the hallway from us saw him, ran into him. And she's like, somebody's parents here. Oh my god, I'm scared. Why is there this grown man like walking around the bathroom? Everybody in the group chat is like apparently just now acted, and they're like, oh my god, I'm locking the doors. I'm so scared. And the RA's like, I'm gonna check. Wish me luck. Like I should say something.
Zach's just like invading the dorm.
It's like
Buttoned up shirt.
Zach was like looking at the group chat like with me and was like, watch this. But this is before we were dating, and so it was like, oh my god, I don't know what to say. 'Cause I'm like, it's just my
Friend.
that's just like
This is my mentor.
it's like it's my friend. I was like, Zach, I'm not friend zoning you right now, but I don't know what else to say.
This is my friend.
It's
Zach.
like,
That's awesome. That's funny.
they never said anything after that.
It's just my 80-year-old fucking growing up.
Fucking like I swear to God, true crime shit has rotted women's brains.
That's a hasty generalization.
Yes.
But it's correct.
Who watches true crime? You both watch true crime?
I have before, yeah.
Like if we had a room of like half men, half women, if I said who watches true crime, most of the women raise it.
I mean, I've watched it.
Like literally, I think like let's say like 20 to 50, maybe even 20 60. They watch like ID Discovery.
Scared after
I don't
watching that.
know how to be
See, look, now she's like,
GVs.
no, it makes you paranoid. Like, yes,
Shit. Like I've been at my dad's.
I'll lay there.
and you check under your car because you're worried like someone's gonna went under your car with like a switchblade.
I'm more worried about the guy trying to steal my cat converter hiding under my.
That's legitimate fear.
Why does my car sound like a
Why is my car has so much bass?
Free straight pipe. It's awesome,
Someone took my goddamn cat.
dude. Okay. When I was working at Toyota,
Yeah.
Tundras and Tacomas were and Priuses were like really big, like for real, like really big targets for cat converters.
Because they're so like high off the ground, you can like
Yeah,
besides
you don't get
Prius,
jacked. You just roll under it, and I mean literally
like Tom Cruise.
30 seconds, 30 to 45 seconds, and it's gone.
Dude,
And-
we should start stealing cats to make it.
Well, the thing about it, right? It was such a prevalent problem that like there was nationwide back order on cat converters for Tundras and Tacomas and stuff like that, where people would come in. We'd be like, "There's another one," because you'd hear them like pulling up. And then like I would like get the keys to like a truck or something like that. It'd be like exhaust leak would be the description, right?
Yeah.
And I'd go out to the parking lot and I'd get it and start it and scare myself to death. And I'd start it up and it'd be like freak out. Like the first time it happened to me, I swear to God, like I almost had a panic attack. Like I thought I was shot at.
Oh,
Like but it sucked because I had to tell people like they go, oh, what's the turnaround time on this kind of thing? Well, it's like not only is it going to cost you like it sucks. It's like $8,000.
Oh,
Yeah, it's insane.
For just the part, and like install is like $200, so it's like whatever. But by the way, we don't have parts are on nationwide back order right now. We don't know when we're gonna get them. It'll probably be like 6 months.
You'll have to keep your car for,
Oh,
or
I'm so
just,
pissed.
yeah, come back in 6 months with your
so it's like
tractor.
what a lot of people were doing. There was an exhaust shop that was pretty close to us called like I think it was like 3 Star or something like that.
Yeah.
3 Star Muffler or something like that.
Yeah.
But they can put on like aftermarket parts, like aftermarket cats or whatever. And
Yeah,
like,
it's imagine like the cat that was stolen from your truck. You go to the right
oh Jesus.
guy, and they put the same cat on. They're like,
Like, well, it's like
Oops.
people would get yeah.
Gotta look
They
at my
like-
brother and leave a business card.
Like
Ugh, I found this
It's
business
like
card. It's next to my.
they do like the insurance claim and then go and like get it fixed like really cheap with like aftermarket stuff. And then when we got the parts, I would be the one that had to call them, right, and like schedule them to like come in and do all that stuff. But I had a list. I had a list of like 2 notebook pages worth of names for people coming in for stuff like that. And they wanted the Prius ones too because there's like all the precious metals and stuff inside of it. The hybrids, like Priuses, don't like run the gas engine as much, so they don't degrade the cats as quickly.
So the cats.
So it's got more precious metals in it at like higher mileages than say like a Civic or something.
Imagine like a cat. Imagine like one of those guys. He's just he has Down syndrome or something. He doesn't know catalytic converter. Like, he doesn't know cat stands for catalytic converter. He's just going to people's yards and taking their cats and then taking them to the auto shop. Like,
Precious.
hello, Miss Dawkins. How much for this cat? And the guy, the mechanic go to the shop is just like, what's wrong?
This is why we're not monetized. Dave.
No, that's okay. It's the image in your head. Mo, here's my cat.
We actually had a coworker who had a little cat that he named Converter.
Ah, how clever.
Yeah, but then sorry.
Wow.
Well, huh.
So did did the school pay for your travel when you went over there?
No,
Did you pay for it?
that was on me. So
Okay.
yeah, I did. Yeah.
You're giggling.
Yeah.
Why are you giggling about me? About me having to pay for my travel? Think it's fucking funny?
Yeah.
Well, why is that funny?
It's like, I don't know.
Dude, my flight to Japan was shitty. Oh my god.
No.
Okay.
Like fucking, it was like it was a 7-hour flight, then a 9-hour flight. No, so it was 2 to Texas, then a fucking 7-hour flight, then a 9-hour flight. Then I landed.
Ew.
What?
I said ew.
I landed in Guam. Guam was the only good part about that fucking trip, because I landed in Guam. I
thought you were talking about like your whole time over there. I was like,
no.
dude, I trained my entire trip in Japan with just my layover in Guam. Let me tell you, man.
Yeah, so fucking Guam, it's great because it's like one airstrip. It's just what the U.S. military uses to bomb China. So we go to fucking land in Guam, and I book a hotel because I'm thinking, fuck this, I'm not overnighting in the airport because I had like a 14-hour layover in Guam. So I get a hotel for way too much money, but it's Guam, so everything's expensive because it's a fucking island with no natural resources. And so I go through security, and I'm a U.S. citizen, right? So it's not even that bad. And so I'm digging for my passport, and the fucking guy running the security stations, like, hey, where in America are you from? And I said, Arkansas. Arkansas. He goes, yeah, there's the accent. Go ahead. Doesn't even fucking check my passport. I just walk on U.S. soil with my backpack, like, oh yes, mission accomplished. I'm in.
Again, that's why we're the greatest country on earth.
Fucking love it. So then I fucking go to I take a cab to the hotel. It's so humid, I'm melting, and the cabbie's blasting. Do you guys know "Mary on the Cross" by Ghost?
Yeah.
It's like, but imagine like like open the cab door and it's Mary on a cross, and so we're like going, and I'm just not saying anything because I'm like really tired, And so the song ends. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll be a bit quiet for a second. He fucking replays the song, so it's like, go down just like holy man. I'm sitting in the rear passenger seat. I'm so confused. I'm delirious. I'm dehydrated.
Easily be 5 stars, man.
Yeah, I know. I landed in the airport. I landed in the hotel. And the hotel doesn't have fucking AC.
Gosh.
I'm used to it because I manned up in Costa Rica, so I'm just like fuck it, like sleeping on top of the sheets, underwear. Like there's a small fan in the bathroom, so I took
Things like starfish.
the starfish. I try to just get all the heat. And then I sleep about 6 hours because I wake up because my fucking sleep cycle's thrown off. So I wake up after 6 hours, take a nut, take a I have the clerk book me a cab, and I take another cab back to the airport, and a different guy in a different car is also playing Mariana Cross. I right hand to God, he's also playing Mariana Cross by Ghost. It's like I'm just so confused. And then I go to the airport. I get some Burger King for breakfast because it's the only thing that was open. So it's awful.
Not even McDonald's.
But the entire time I was eating Burger King, there's this one song they had played in the airport called "I Love Guam." Like saying, like basically begging people to come vacation in Guam instead of Hawaii. Well, Guam is much cheaper, but the song goes like this. It's like some guy in a ukulele just singing like, "I love Guam and the beaches and the airstrips. I love Guam." And it's like Guam is an island you can see in about 10 minutes of walking. It's a very, very small place. And oh my god! And then I fucking leave Guam with a bunch of fucking Japanese people. And they put me on the airplane. It's a Japanese airline flight. And on the flight into Japan, they they don't have like movies or anything. They just have Japanese TV channels they're getting from satellite. So it's like you remember those old dish TVs that maybe one of our parents had it.
Right.
There's like 500 channels and like
Yeah.
so I'm like just going through like with a fucking TV remote. I'm like, was this like made in the 80s? It's just like a
Probably.
bunch of Japanese news channels. Oh my god, fuck. Also, that's like a 5 hour flight. Take that extra 5 hour flight. Land in Osaka. And keep in mind, like, so the school doesn't coddle you like Hendrix does. Because at Hendrix, we send like a bus to pick people up and stuff. No, like you have to find your own way to the school. And I was
Wow.
yeah, so fuck, I was so I had to like figure out how to get off the island where the airport was. Now because the airport in Japan, so it's a really complicated thing. So Kobe didn't want to have an airport in its city borders because they didn't want to be there. Osaka didn't want one inside the city either, but Kobe was like growing, so they wanted more traffic. So they compromised by building a fucking island in the middle of the ocean between Kobe and Osaka. So I land on this island. There's one train, so you have to like find the it's in. And you land, and I was disoriented. My phone wasn't working. I didn't have data. I didn't even know I was on a fucking island. So I like, because you don't see anything because your phone is.
Just walking.
No, literally. So I'm like, okay, fuck it. So I take a train, go to Osaka. Then I wind up in the Osaka Metro, which is I think bigger than New York Central Station by like orders of magnitude. Because
Oh,
yeah, it's like oh my god. So then you had to fucking find my way to school, ask a fat Japanese policeman for help, and he was very nice. And I no, the reason I call him fat is he was just like the fattest person I've seen in Japan up until just like it looked like the Monopoly man, but with like a different hat. And he was like, "Oh, yeah, something."
Japanese.
And I didn't speak any Japanese at this point, like maybe just a few words because I took my intensive, in Japan. Not omae wa mo shin. You don't start a conversation with "you're already dead." Sounding no Japanese cops will fuck you up. Like
Well, it's like there's no guns over there.
yes, they beat you. They have like they.
They got batons.
I find out my dorm. This
fun.
I find my way to my dorm, and the fucking dorm manager doesn't speak English, so I have to like use the Wi-Fi and like show him on Google Translate. Oh, I'm David Camp. I'm a student at KGU. I'm here. He's like, yeah, and so he takes me to my room and he's like, please rest. I'm like, oh, cool, English. But he leaves a fucking like box of every key in the dorm in my room, and I'm just like laying on my bed. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna deal with that later. And I go down into we have like a dorm meeting and stuff. He doesn't speak English, so he's like just Google translating this meeting to us and shows us. First thing he shows us is the hot tub, Then he's like, separate your garbage. And that is the end of the dorm meeting.
Those are the only rules.
Only rules. Here's the hot. And so me and the guys are up like the third floor talking, and we're having it's 5 p.m.
Mhm.
And this fucking Japanese guy with bangs opens the door to his room, leans out, and goes shh, like with, like a very aggressive finger swishing, and that like pretty much encapsulated encapsulated like it's like summarizing my whole experience in Japan. Like he did not want to make friends with European guys. He just wanted to go back to sleep at 5 p.m.
Wow.
For some reason. So then me and the guys became like brothers. It was great.
So maybe he was one of those people that like slept in 4 3-hour increments.
Like a Sigma male. Like
Yeah.
I'm grinding. I sleep 4 hours every 6 hours. It gives me a new day.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, you'll die.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Japanese people were not really like very friendly to foreigners. Like,
I mean,
Really?
it's one of the-
really,
it's one
really.
of the most unified cultures. Like,
Yeah, no, they're very. It's an ethno state essentially, and they're proud of it.
Yeah.
Nozomi, who's probably gonna watch this later, will back me up. There's a concept we coined as the gaijin stare. So gaijin is the Japanese word for like foreigner, but it's the
Mhm.
rude word.
wow.
If you're on a train, 9 out of 10 times, the Japanese people around you will be staring at you like you're an animal. You just get used to it. What?
If you do what, they'll stare at you.
No, if you exist on a train, or like if you're just on a train, they'll stare at you.
Wow.
Like
Should stare at them.
no, I did.
Oh, good.
They would look away.
Cowards.
Oh, it was nice being 6'1" in Japan because I was just like towering over everyone.
You have to duck in through any doorway.
Yes, yeah, multiple like the doorway of my room. I fucking would smack my head on, like the door opening device all the time. So it looked like fucking bowing when I entered
Yeah.
the doorway.
Because I think what's the standard in the United States? It's like 6. Is it like 6'8"?
I think it's 6'8" door frames. Yeah,
Yeah. And then
but in Japan it's like
it's like
6 foot.
yeah,
6 foot, I would say.
6'2", something like
Yeah,
that.
because like well, in
Let's look it up.
in classrooms it was bigger, obviously, but like yeah. And I remember, like, and being a tall woman, especially, guys would just stare at some of my taller friends like really intensely. And sometimes children would like tear up if they saw you because they'd be so scared.
Really?
Yes, really.
You made a
Just scared
kid
children.
cry.
I didn't make a kid cry. One of my friends did.
Wow.
So-
that's funny.
The typical front door size, or like door like that,
Yeah.
typically 200 to 240 centimeters. Japanese houses used to be about 180 centimeters tall, but with the trend towards westernization and the increase in the average height of Japanese people, the size of the front door has also increased.
They're so short that they measure by centimeters.
What?
180 is 6 feet.
180 centimeters is 6 feet.
I'm kidding. That was stupid. That was funny.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Uh,
I love the metric system.
I think over the semester I'll have like more relevant Japanese stories to what we talk about, but because I did a lot of stuff in Japan.
No, I'm sure you have tons of stories.
Yeah, it's like
You met like a businessman, right?
oh yeah, like this second night there, we're at the bar where I drank 5 liters. Not this night. This fucking business guy drunkenly spills beer on me, but I'm like, I'm chill about it, because I'm like, it's fine, it's a bar. I'm a foreigner anyway. And he's really apologetic, but I notice he speaks English quite well. So I asked him, like, politely, had he ever been to the States before? He said, oh yeah, I've been to Oklahoma. And I said, I live in Arkansas. And then we're like, oh, I see, we're brothers then. And so then he shakes my hand, shakes all my guys' hands, and we're like, we're from Germany, Finland, like we're like naming off the places. We're like the fucking like Power Rangers Captain Planet diversity group. Like every guy in the group is from a different country. Like the tallest guy there was Paul. He was half Asian, half Dutch. So he just he looked like Pokemon Evolve. Like he looks like an evolved form of a Japanese guy because he was like really Asian, but he was really tall and muscular. So he looked like if like a Japanese guy ate another Japanese guy and just doubled in size.
Two Japanese guys wearing a French coat.
Yeah, no, literally, like he was so big. I'm like, oh my
That's
god,
awesome.
yeah.
How tall was he?
Oh, taller than me, maybe 6'2" or 6'3".
Nice.
So like twice as tall as a I remember. Whenever me and my buddies would go to Osaka, we could spot each other from a mile away. because we would like if we were in the main station, we could look and see like our friends just towering over everyone around them. Like,
Yeah, oh, that's awesome. I want to go, but also like I don't know. I understand the hype and like the want to go travel internationally and all that, but like no, I was like I don't really feel the need to right now.
well,
Like,
see, I do it very cheaply. So like
yeah,
if I didn't have like friends in Europe, friends in Europe, I wouldn't go to
right.
Europe.
You
Like,
say you're going in December?
I am thinking about it. Depends on my money. And like I probably not because I might take another German intensive. It's online German intensive, so
Mhm.
I might take another German intensive, like just in case my level isn't high enough. Yeah,
It's cool.
yeah. So I probably will be here in the I'll probably be here in the winter, but it might change.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Oh crap! We're nearly at an hour 30. Oh, it's about time to end the show.
Well,
All right, fellas.
it's been fun.
It's been fun. Yeah.
Yay.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for the questions. Good
Thanks.
interaction. Please like, subscribe, and ring that bell, kids.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like button. Subscribe.
Yeah. I
Well-
just want to let y'all know that it's fall time right now and it's getting real cozy outside. So,
Cozy.
yeah.
I'm excited.
All right. Gute Nacht.
What's in that?
Gute Nacht.